Okay, so Be'ezras Hashem will start now that the great big crowd has arrived. Chazei Hashem. You know, the Sukkah, Chazal say that really all of Am Yisrael is fitting to sit in one Sukkah, the Sukkah Achas. Chala Ezrach Yisrael, the whole Klal Yisrael should be guests in one Sukkah. And in a certain sense, wherever Jews happen to be, on Sukkahs we're all together. We're all together. We're in the Sukkah, it's raining a little bit, the consciousness of the Sukkah. So for whoever did come and whoever will come to join us, it's exactly who needs to be here. And what a privilege to sit together and to sing and to learn and to try to connect very deeply to what the Chag offers us, the energy of this time. So I'd like to start by singing a tefillah at the outset of something holy, at the outset of trying to accomplish something together, that HaKadosh Baruch Hu should open the gates. Pischu Li. So please join me in this tefillah.
Harachaman Hu Yakim, Succos the mic a little bit louder. Harachaman Hu Yakim, Eliezer, if you can. Hu Yakim Lavan, with the volume on the mic if you can. Succos, thank you. Harachaman Hu no Yisrael. Hey, Harachaman Hu Yakim, Hu Yakim Lavanu. Succos no Yisrael. Harachaman Hu Yakim, Hu Yakim Lavanu. Succos no Yisrael. Hey, Harachaman Hu Yakim Lavanu. Succos no Join me loud as you can, Harachaman. Hey, Hu Yakim Lavanu. Succos no Hey, Harachaman Hu Yakim Lavanu. Succos no Harachaman. Succos no Hey, Adonai Kodesh. La 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 la. One more time, Harachaman Hu Yakim, Hu Yakim Lavanu. Succos no Yisrael. Hey, Harachaman Hu Yakim, Hu Yakim Lavanu. Harachaman Hu Yakim Lavanu. Succos no Yisrael. Harachaman Hu Yakim Lavanu. Yeah, Succos no
So tonight, the Ezras Hashem is special because it's Succos, and it's special because it's the Shviza of Moshe Rabbeinu tonight, tomorrow. And to me personally, at least, but I think to all of Am Yisrael and anybody who has a heart that's awake, a heart that's awake to what's going on in our generation, a heart that's awake to how much pain there is in our dar and how much healing there can be. If we open up to the secret of Emunah, it's a particularly exciting night because tonight is the Yahrtzeit of Rebbe Nachman of Breslov, Succos Yagin Aleinu. I was told to be very limited with my words. I'm going to try to do that. It's very hard for me. It's a big tzimtzum, Rebbe Nachman's Yahrtzeit. I just speak for hours and hours and hours. I never stop. And I'll do that later with my wife. But for now, just a tiny word, a meditation to think about as we sing the next song. Rebbe Nachman's whole thing, without getting into the prate pratim, the details of it just generally, Rebbe Nachman's whole thing is das. Das means consciousness, awareness. To be awake, to be alive. Rebbe Nachman once said that the world tells stories to put people to sleep, but Rebbe Nachman said, I tell stories to wake people up. Consciousness, to be aware, to be up. Not to sleep through life. But not any kind of das, particularly something that's called Yishuv HaDaas. It was the trademark of Rebbe Nachman's whole message. Yishuv HaDaas means, how would you translate it? Yishuv HaDaas? Huh? What's that? In a way, can mean that. And ultimately, on a very deep level, it means to return to a primordial state of being. But Yishuv in this sense means settled. Yishuv HaDaas, to have a consciousness that's settled, that's calm. It's not agitated, like calm water, like a placid lake, instead of a stormy sea. Calm. Yishuv HaDaas. This is what Rebbe Nachman very much lived with and wanted to impart to his students, and he did this in various ways, and he taught us about the secret of Hisbodedus, which means to talk to Hashem in your own words, and in Breslov literature that's synonymous with Yishuv HaDaas. Because if you can build a relationship with Hashem that's on that level, then you live with calm. But another essential element that's related to Succos, and then we'll sing. The very essence of Succos, Leman Yedu Dairei Seichem, so that your generations should know. Yedu is das, is consciousness. Ki besukkos haishavti es bnei Yisrael. That I placed the Jewish nation in sukkahs, in huts, in tents. Very, very, very briefly, basically. The sukkah needs to be what's called a diras are, a temporary dwelling. It's not a stable place. Cannot be stable. One of the opinions in the Gemara as to why it can't be more than 20 amos is because you're going to build it like a building. It's got to be absolutely temporary. Diras are. And it's not always ideal. It's those temporary experiences in life, those challenges in life. Our Kadosh Baruch Hu says, you know what? I want you to live with Laman Yedu Dairei Seichem, so that all your future generations live with this consciousness. What is it? That ki besukkos, even when you go through times in life that are not so sturdy, haishavti es bnei Yisrael. You can live with Yishuv HaDaas, haishavti es bnei Yisrael. Ki besukkos haishavti. Even when things aren't ideal, even when things are bumpy. If you have the anchor of Emunah, and you're anchored into a deeper, deeper layer of reality, you trust that and you live with that, so then you live with calm. You live with calm. You live with Yishuv HaDaas. Let's try to tap into that spirit as we sing this niggun first slowly and then with a little bit more emphasis softly. Try to get into that space. Yishuv HaDaas. Everything's okay. Everything just is. Kol ma da'avid rachmana l'tavavid. Kadosh Baruch Hu knows what he's doing. Let's sing it.
Yidididahida maya maya ya Aila maya maya ya 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 Yidididahida maya maya ya Aya maya maya ya 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 da da hey ya ya
Join me loud if you can. I need everybody's help.
Together strong, let loose,
Okay, I'm going to sing a song now that's a little less known, certainly than this song. And the words are a little bit more complicated. If you do know it, please join me. If not, mamish don't, and learn it first and then join. But also, we're going to sing it with the niggun, with the melody, without the words, and so it'll be easier, certainly the high part. But it's incredibly powerful. It's also by Shlomo Carlebach. And the words are related to what we just spoke about. Shuvi Nafshi limnuchaychi. We sing in Hallel. David HaMelech asked HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Shuvi Nafshi limnuchaychi. And this does relate to that answer that you gave, right? Returning. Because it's returning to an earlier space before things got all shaken up. Children are calm, centered, for the most part. Ideally, centered and calm, without the agitation of adulthood. Shuvi Nafshi limnuchaychi. Let my soul return to its place, to the place of its calm and comfort and peace. Ki Hashem gomal aloichi. Which is the realization that everything that HaKadosh Baruch Hu is doing, He's not doing to me, He's doing for me. Life works for us. If we just open up and let it happen, why not? Why not just open up and let it happen? We're not in control anyway. There's much wisdom in just letting it be, letting it unfold with curiosity and a willingness to stick around long enough to see that the end is good. The end is good. So it goes like this. If you know it, please join me. Shuvi Nafshi Ki Asher Kamal Alaychi Kamal Alaychi. Such a beautiful melody. Shuvi Nafshi Hashem, Kamal Alaychi, Kamal Alaychi. Here's the high part. Ki chilasta nafshi mi moavet
again, just voices. For you, that one. Thanks for coming. Okay, let's do this one. I know that you know it. Karov
The following words we say every morning of Succos. After the Ishanas, at the very, very end, we conclude. Hoshana, wow. Hoshana, it's the simplest word. It's a conjugation of two words. Hoshana. So please save me. Please save me. Because there's not one person in this room that doesn't need saving. Because the world is a dangerous place. The tzaddik that we mentioned earlier, whose Yahrtzeit is tonight, taught us that the whole world is a narrow bridge. The main thing is not to be afraid. Counterintuitive. If the world wasn't a narrow bridge, then okay. Then you have reason not to be afraid. And that would be the main thing, and it would be the intuitive thing because it's wonderful. So the tzaddik says this crazy thing, this amazing thing, that the world is a narrow bridge in commensurate ratio to how much you fear it. The more afraid you are, the narrower it gets. But the more Yishuv HaDaas you have, we spoke about, the more calm you have, the more joy you're able to find in the little things. The more that a little diras aray, a small little dilapidated hut, becomes your zman simchaseinu, the greatest joy in the world, to sit with family, to sit under the schach. What a mystery, schach. We don't know what schach is. But what a little privilege to sit under some wooden branches in 2023, in the big, sophisticated modern world, and we sit in humility, embraced by the mystery of Succos. If you can live with that consciousness, there's nothing to fear. Hoshana, we say to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Hoshana. We don't yell it, we don't holler it, we're not in anxious urgency. It's very delicate, it's very gentle. We look up and we say, one of me is more than enough, I think. We look up and we say, Master of Heaven and Earth, Hoshana. Yep, the world's a dangerous place, but I say so with certainty. I'm okay. It's okay. We're okay. We're going to be okay. So let's sing it together. Start slow again. Hoshiya Es Amecha, uvarech es nachlasecha, uyudei murei munei ulei v'nasei ulei v'nasei ma'olah.
ונעשה מה
The whole Sukkos is about water. Everything in Sukkos is about water. Full of vitality, full of life. Full of flow. Quenching all the thirst. All the yearning that we express throughout Elul, Rosh Hashanah, Aseret Yom Yom Kippur, Sukkos is it. I mean, we're here. We arrived. We arrived. This is it. Everything in Sukkos is about water, not getting into the whole thing. Yishuv HaDaas, Arviminim. There's water that we take in, and the ground is saturated with that life-giving essence. And then there's water that's just as life-giving, but it's water that we allow to spill over. The rims of our eyes, the windows to the soul, when things get to be a bit too much. The Piyasetz Rebbe Aleinu Aleinu says that that's what crying is. You're just so full that you overflow. So David HaMelech speaks about that. Shifchi KaMayim libech. I want to pour out my soul like water before God. Children know the secret of crying. Adults have forgotten it. Children know. They come into the world crying. Every baby comes into the world crying. So the essence of youth is crying. Not because they're sad, but because they're real. Because they're vulnerable. The essence of Rebbe Nachman, in a word, vulnerability. Be real. Show up authentically. Life is far too short for hiding. Far too short. So let's be vulnerable a bit together. If you close your eyes, it makes it a bit easier. And really, really be here with us, mamish, fully. Let's part our souls together. Shifchi KaMayim,
KaMayim, KaMayim. Shifchi KaMayim, KaMayim le'yimem, Eilecha b'nei Hashem, ya Shifchi KaMayim le'yimem, Eilecha b'nei Hashem. Ay, 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 Shifchi KaMayim, KaMayim le'yimem, Eilecha b'nei Hashem. Ay, 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 da-da-da-da, oh. There's a pasuk in Tehillim. Ata seiser li. Ribbana shalom, ata seiser li. Like, you hide me. Seiser means to be hidden. Esther, anoichi, hastir, astir, panai. Seiser, hidden. And the next part of that pasuk, that verse, that phrase is Ata seiser li. You hide me. Mitzar titzreini. You save me, you free me, you redeem me from tsar, from constriction, from pain, from suffering. Rebbe Nachman of Breslov, Succos Aleinu, again, whose Yahrtzeit is tonight. It's not the only reason that we're speaking so much about him, but his Yahrtzeit is tonight. The Eilecha tzaddik Succos Aleinu teaches that when a person is saying this pasuk, you have to be very careful to make a pause, to split between the word li, which is ata seiser li, it's the third word, and the fourth word, which is mitzar titzreini. You have to leave a gap. Why? The tzaddik teaches that the rashi tevos of ata seiser li, and then the word mitzar, is samach, aleph, lamed, and mem, which together spells the name of the Satan. The samach mem, he's called Sama Kel. Which we don't want to form that word, even in Rashi Tevis, even in a pasuk that David Melech says until him, says the Rebbe, you gotta make a pause. Okay, understand that on one level. I want to suggest something much deeper, V'siyata d'shmaya. The essence of the Satan, this samach mem, the essence, mamish, the essence of his whole strategy, of which everything else is just a branch off of the trunk, off of the root of the Satan's strategy in our lives. His most nefarious plot is to cause us to think that we are him. Is to cause us to think that the voices that are speaking within us, that are compelling us toward the lowlier tendencies of our human experience, are us. It's me, and I just have two voices inside of me. Much like Rivka thought, carrying her two twins, but she didn't know that. And she thought she just had one very confused and intense child. And maybe that itself is one of the deeper meanings of this, that. No. It's not one child. It's two beings. It's a Yaakov and an Esav. But the Satan causes us to think that we are him, that he is me. This is the root of all of our problems. This is where shame sets in. This is where I begin to think that I am the lowest common denominator of the behaviors that I've exhibited over the last few decades of my life. And it debilitates me. It debilitates me. Because then my situation is hopeless, and maybe I can become convinced that I've lost that special spark of limnu chaychi, that resting, that calm, that place of holiness that I once had. A horrible thing. And this is what the Nachash tries to do in the Garden of Eden. The Nachash didn't just cause Adam and Chava to eat from the Yishuv HaDaas. Chazal tell us that on a deeper level, it's not written in the verses in the Psukim, Bach Nachash al Chava v'hitel bazuama. In some sense, there was the injection of the essence of the Nachash into humankind. So that we become confused and we begin to think that the snake is me and that I am the snake. Instead of the clarity that was in the Garden of Eden pre-sin, where the Satan, where the Nachash, where that voice was a decidedly external being, it became internalized. It became internalized. And we internalize this voice, and I think, oh, okay, this is who I am. This is what I want, and these are the voices that are speaking inside of me. And it's a mistake. We just had an Elul, or Rosh Hashanah, Aser Simei Tshuva, Yom Kippur. What is the Slicha of Yom Kippur? And I'm just giving Rashi Prakim, trying to keep it as short as possible. Okay, I'll go back to singing, but it's important to have the Shilub if we can. What is the Slicha? What is the healing? What is the Refuah? The healing of Yom Kippur is being able to spend an entire 25 plus hours removed from physicality, removed from eating, drinking, the mundane distractions of everyday living, and to become absolutely clear that Ritzaynenu lasis Ritzanecha, in b'libeinu ela echad. I only want one thing. Ritzaynenu lirisas malkeinu. I want to be, if I could be, I'd like to be in Yom Kippur my whole life. This is it. This is the real me. This is who I am. This is the voice inside that speaks with the authority of my personality. This is the healing. And in the Elah, when we come to that apex, to that pinnacle, HaKadosh Baruch Hu looks and he says, all those things that you thought that you did, guess what? They weren't you even. They b'chlal weren't you. It wasn't you that wanted to do these things. You had a voice inside of you that convinced you that this is you and that this is what is going to best serve you. And you were mistaken. Because it ain't you. It's something external to you. And Yom Kippur brings this out into total clarity. And this is the healing. And this is the slicha of Yom Kippur. Because if it wasn't me in the first place, then there's really nothing to ask forgiveness for anyway. Because I'm still here. And I just have to reveal that part of me that's always been pure and still is pure and wants to maintain that purity, to intensify it, to draw it out, to reveal it. And that's why perhaps the Rashi Tevos of Ata Seiser Li, of these first three words, which refer to the person himself, the real me. Ata Seiser Li, where Ribono Shel Olam, it's you and me. And there's nobody else, and there's a pause, and then we refer to that external nachash, mitzar, titzreini, the thing that's paining me and causing me pain, so I pause in between. The Rosh Tevos of Ata Seiser Li is the same Rosh Tevos as Slach Lanu Avinu. Because that's the slicha, that's the healing. You see, it's not something external that's happening on an objective level. It's just coming to a healthy sense of self. It all takes place in the mind. Yishuv HaDaas. It's all up here. Getting clarity. I am not that. It's an external being. I have to contend with it, but it's not as narrow a bridge as I thought it was. This chevra is the sukkah. It's Hashem's little hiding place. Ata Seiser Li. Hashem covers us over. Ki itzbineni b'sukkah b'yoyim ra. HaKadosh Baruch Hu, you hide me away in the sukkah on a yoyim ra. When I'm being pursued by voices inside of me, tendencies, feelings, I just escaped to Hashem's sukkah and I remember I'm still okay. There's a part of me that's been hiding the yayin, I'm a shumar ba'anavim, as is referred to the great tzaddik and to the Baal Shem Tov and others, we've been protected all along. And so it's phenomenal, but it's true. The Rashi Tevos, these same three Rashi Tevos of Ata Seiser Li, again, without the Mitzar Titzreini, because that's an external being. These first three letters, Ata Seiser Li, which are also the Rashi Tevos of Slach Lano Avinu, I can't make this stuff up, are exactly Gematria Sukkah. Exactly. Ata Seiser Li. This is the message of Sukkot. 91, do the math. You come into the Sukkah and you say, okay, this is where I can be most authentically me. And even though it's not Yom Kippur, and even though I haven't been fasting, and even though I have my phone in my pocket and I have mundane things going on, I'm able to make a separation and say, I'll deal with those voices inside of me, but without the angst, without the yush, without the despair. I'm okay. And I have to contend with this external being. And I am contending, and I will contend, and I will prevail. Okay, let's dive in. HaKadosh Baruch Hu should protect us with his sukkah and hide us, not just us, but all of Am Yisrael, the whole Jewish nation in one sukkah. Okay, let's sing it together. If you know it, join me. Ufros Aleinu Succos Rachmei Chayim B'Shalom. Ufros Aleinu Succos Rachmei Chayim B'Shalom. Ufros Aleinu
בשמחה, בשמחה תמיד. לחיים, לחיים. Let's just do one bonus niggun at the very end. And before we do, I just want to express overwhelming gratitude to Dain Zobin, to the Shul, Ner Yisrael, for hosting us again, for making this possible and creating a space for Chaver to come and to feel Succos, and to Rafi over here on the drums. Thank you. And to Eliezer as well for all the setting up and all the help that he does. Tremendous gratitude. So let's do one last niggun, and then we'll call it a night. And I hope that we won't call it a year, because some of you I haven't seen since last year here in this room. And there are many, many other events, Be'ezus Hashem, that we do throughout the year. We would be so privileged if you would join us. Succos, we want to go up and up and up from here. Thank you so much for joining.